Gave us the power, so we He's showing out, that's why we
Yo. We is back with the Not the Same Podcast sports show. Glad to be here with you. And if you're watching, man, we need to do one of these things as it pops up. It's taking its time. Give us a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Let us know you on in here.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Let us know you in here, man. Say what up, though, as the Detroit people say.
What up,
the
though?
thing say is error loading the comments. I see if it show up on my phone, man. But hopefully it pops up. Y'all let us know you out here, man. Something like that.
Like that.
What's good, bro?
Hey, man, I'm feeling real good over here, brother. Ready to get this this show popping, bro. Like
Yeah.
I'm just ready to talk sports. There's a lot going on in the world of sports, man. Good and bad.
Absolutely. What's up, Glenn? Yeah, okay, we got our comments. Appreciate you, brother.
There we go.
Good evening, D. I
What up,
always
D?
ride with him, man. Salute to sis. Appreciate you, sis.
Hey, man, D hit me up in the corner again today, bro.
Uh-oh.
She be deep on me, bro. She be
What you did wrong now? Ninja, one
Hey,
word.
Hey, she gonna catch you too running down the hallway, brother. I'm just letting you know it's
I be
coming.
moving too fast.
Rev,
Rev,
right.
what's up, sir? What up, sir?
Been a minute. Hey, Rev, if you haven't tuned in, man, this is the all sports show, brother.
Yeah.
We definitely want your feedback on that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, y'all go ahead and share it up. If y'all know somebody that likes sports and you know that they own it, go ahead and share this real quick. Share it on your
one more
page.
time. You know what I'm saying?
Share
Give us
one more time. Yeah.
Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell real quick. You know what I mean? So you can know all the time when we're live and we out here doing this. You know what I mean? Miss Wanda said, "You got my scratch."
If you're watching this on Facebook, go ahead and share it to whatever groups you're a part of tonight. You dig what I'm saying? If you're watching on Twitter, retweet this mug. If you're watching on YouTube, then
all that good stuff.
Copy the link, all that good stuff. Copy the link, and then we can chop it up on some sports. Hey, we got
What
a lot
up,
of
Nigel?
knowledge over here. Nigel, what's good? We got a lot of
man?
knowledge. Hey, congrats, Nigel. Hey, Nigel has been a Warriors fan from the jump.
For a minute.
We are part of a few groups, and they team not doing so well.
Mm-hmm.
And now they looking for a team they can root for. I'm not quite sure how this works because
Lakers ain't always bad. They just not Lakers good right now.
They just not Lakers yet.
Yeah.
But if you notice, even when me and my boy were rivals, when we had rivalry night, and my Heat showed his Memphis Grizzlies what place they need to be in.
No. When we do the standings,
when we do the standings,
it's gonna be quite revealing of what place both teams should be in. But carry on, my guy.
But my point is, I'm not hitting C up because I got a few injuries, a tailbone to Butler, Bam out of bio hurt a little bit.
Absolutely.
You know, I'm not asking him who else could I root for.
This is
jot down. You don't see a different hat on that man's head. And this wasn't even playing tonight. This is just letting you know this is not play. So shout out to the real fans. You know what, D? Shout out to you because you still a Chicago Bears fan.
She is. Injuries and all.
Feels looking cold weather, no wind.
Just okay.
I get it. Rev, shout out
Andy
to
Dalton coming back every other weekend, tearing up stuff.
Yeah,
with the freshest blend ever on a white dude I ever seen in my life. That boy hair be so clean. Boy.
Not doing the great clips. I'm going to let y'all know that.
No. He is going to a one-word barbershop. I refuse to believe anybody in great clips, sport clips, or any of them can do something like that, like they do to that man. Because that man beard, the fade into the beard be lovely. I'm just saying.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? D said, message.
Rev,
I got you,
shout
D.
out to you, Rev, because Rev is a true Patriots fan. And
he should be a happy man right now, then.
Happy man. Hey, Rev, I've been pumping boys. I've been pumping your boys the last 7 weeks, man. Last 7 weeks, no lie. So let's go ahead and get it popping, bro. Let's go.
All right, man. Let's see what's popping, brother.
What's popping?
Yo. What is popping? I'll take the first one. And
sir.
I know my brother Nigel is so happy about this. And my I can remember my other guy here from that love Golden State. Dude with the dread. Kev the Great. I know he ain't watching, but I want my homie Kev the Great loves the Golden State Warriors. He loved them when they was trash. A couple of years when everybody was hurt, and he loves them still now. And I know Nigel the same way. Steph breaks the 3-point record.
Yeah, man.
He passed Ray Allen, and I got some stats here. You know what I'm saying? Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me pull up my stacks here. That's the wrong one. Here we go. So Steph passed Mr. Ray Allen,
Mm-hmm.
and it's gone away. I'm sorry, but he passed, and he's so far. Okay, here we go. Steph has hit 2,974 threes. It seems like he hit even more than that, honestly.
It does.
But
It does.
2,974 three helped him pass the homie, Mr. Ray Allen. Ray Allen was a very good player for Rob's Heat. He had a couple of iconic plays, that step back
Yes.
three to win the game, to
Spurs.
knock somebody out the house. You know what I'm saying? Send the Spurs packing. I don't like the Spurs neither. But salute to Steph, man. And this is the thing I love about Steph, is a believer, man. He's not a closet believer. He's an out front believer. Salute to him.
Yeah, he is. He is.
You know what I
He
mean?
is. You know.
Nothing perfect or nothing, man. But, hey, I salute that brother, man, because he did his thing.
Yeah. Here's the deal. Like I told y'all last week, Steph not done, man.
No.
He is not done. This man is shooting. He's 33 years old and shooting at a 43% career overall clip. Come on, man.
Yes.
The only person that may be able to catch Steph, because we always say this. I went back and I looked at highlights. They said nobody would ever pass Reggie Miller, nobody would ever pass Ray Allen, and
Yeah.
now Steph is doing it. The only person that may have a chance is Trae Young. So I did some stat digging.
I
Through
don't like Trae
200,
No.
a lot of people don't, but through 229 career games, Trae has
Yeah.
actually made 41 more threes than Steph. Now, here's the difference: Trae is only shooting a career high, a career best 34% from the 3-point arc,
Right.
but he is ahead of Steph when
Mm.
it comes to through 229 first career games. He's ahead of Steph by 41 threes as far as how much he shoot. And Trae Young, he's the type that would try to do it. You know what I'm saying? And he a youngin, but I'll leave that one alone.
Now,
That's
respect to
my
Trae
own
Young.
person.
He's very good. He's very
Yeah.
good. I don't think he's Steph though. I think he has his own thing. He can shoot, but he's not as efficient as Steph is with that
Not
three.
at all.
It looks like it because he shoot deep like Steph does, but they are not the same. Shout out
Not
to
at
our
all.
podcast. They are not the same at all.
Brother, 30. Listen, he's just the opposite. Steph is 43%.
Yes.
Switch the numbers around. He's only 34%.
Yes, but
So
he is very effective in other things. He can drive good. He's good with throwing that lob. He got a lot of assists. You know what I'm
a
saying?
lot of
Salute to him.
assists.
I think he's carving out his own lane. He don't need
I
to be.
think he'll pass Reggie and Ray.
Yeah, he don't need to be the new Steph. Another reason he can pass them is this: the way the NBA is played. When Steph started, the NBA wasn't a 3-point lead. Steph made the NBA a 3-point lead. You know what I mean? He made it. He changed the whole NBA. Changed to where every team shoot like they Steph. Everybody shoot 35 something threes a night. Back in the day, it wasn't like that. Steph made the 3-point shot a weapon. You know what I mean? But everybody ain't Steph. I'm just sorry. Y'all are not the same. But I think his record will be broken eventually, but it won't be because people are better shooters than him. It's just because they have more freedom to shoot threes. And eventually
agree
he'll
with
get
that.
to knocking some down. Because I think Ray Allen never shot. I think he regularly just shot like 4 threes a game. Steph shooting like 12.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's
on
a
a
big difference.
on a nightly basis, bro.
Yeah, you got to work on finding that proper barber. Yeah, I already know, bro. I already know. Talking about Andy Dalton. We was talking about him earlier. But yeah,
Yo.
man. No, go ahead, bro.
I wouldn't say that I was laughing at him. His comment.
Van, what up, Van? Van said the closest person to Steph plays on the team with him, Clay. Period. I can see that.
Yeah,
I
I
see
mean,
that.
I see Clay being that assassin, to answer what V's saying, but I don't see Clay breaking those type records because that's not Clay's game. Like Steph dribble, Clay has to set up and he can break records because he's a spot up shooter. Steph,
Yeah.
when he broke the record last night, my man came off a screen and just
Right in somebody's face.
backpedaled 5 steps and threw it up
Yeah.
and boom, we got the record. You know what I'm saying?
Splash.
So it's a little different. Hence Splash Brothers for them bros. But
Absolutely.
you are absolutely right. Other than Clay, but Clay don't get that. And if Clay go to a different team, Clay won't be Clay. I can't see Clay being the number 1 option. My opinion.
My opinion. All right, let's get into the AFC, NFC standings. I do AFC,
man.
Rob. Your man, my guy, Mr. Revron, he gonna be happy about this. Number 1 in the East is New England Patriots. Number 1 in the North is the Baltimore Ravens. I don't know how long they'll keep that because our quarterback is hurt over there. It's not looking good. Tennessee Titans, they are maintaining, although they lost a star running back. And the AFC West is the Kansas City Chiefs. I think they took a hold of the AFC West and they are not going to let it go. That's what I believe. What you got for the NFC, Rob?
For the NFC, your leaders are
What up,
in the
Hagens?
NFC South, Bucks are 10-3, North, Packers are 10-3, the West Cardinals are 10-3, and the
Yeah,
East Cowboys are 9-4.
yeah.
And those are your stat leaders from both NFC and AFC. Hey, it's getting ready to go down to the wire.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, NFL this year, there's a lot of parity, and
A lot of parity.
hey man, it's about to go down for these playoffs. The wild card is gonna be sick. It's sick.
Absolutely. She's still saying go Bears. Hey, that's a fan.
Hey, that's
No
a
hate.
true fan. That's a true
Hey,
fan.
true fan. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I think now that was a game where Monday where the Cardinals got upset by the Rams, if you can call it an upset.
I
Rams
know.
had like 3 to 4 people with COVID out. You know, we're gonna talk more about that later in the show.
Yeah,
But yeah, the Rams did that nice upset on Monday of the Cardinals. I can see why people doubt the Cardinals. Watching them
yeah,
Monday, I can see it. I can see
yeah.
it. Van say Green Bay versus Kansas City in the Super Bowl. I can see that too, bro. I can
I,
see
I,
that.
I'm
Green Bay
still
is
saying
scary. They are scary.
Green Bay
dog.
is scary. We gonna kind of get on top of it. We gonna kind of touch
Yeah,
that a little later in the show. But
yeah.
I will say this, V. I still really do believe it's gonna be a repeat. I do.
Yeah, I don't
And
believe
and
it.
I and I and I
You
I'll
might
let
be
y'all
right
know.
though.
I'll let y'all know why a little later.
All right, all right. On to the next one, man.
Yeah.
KD and Trey Young beef. Rob, tell them about this. What happened with that, brother?
Hey, Trey wanted to smoke. Hey, this is what I'm gonna say, man. Look, you know how who made that comment? I think Bridges from
Yeah, you're
the
right,
the
Glenn.
Charlotte Hornets made
Uh
the comment. Um no secret he's a Broncos fan, but they out in that West. Y'all ain't getting
yeah.
past the Chiefs, man. But I think you know how big men sometimes think they better because they
Mm-hmm.
taller and they
Mm-hmm.
bigger. But then you get that young bull that basically told him, "Bro, I beat the sleeves off you out here."
Yeah.
Because if you notice, Trey Young pushed him back. I don't know what he said. KD kind of snickered, but he didn't go back at Trey no more.
Right.
You
All,
you
all,
know
all,
it when
all,
it's in your eye, bro.
all I'm gonna say is that when Kevin Durant was behind Trey Young and pulling on his shorts, that was just real sus to me, dog. Like, look, I know y'all was arguing, but bro, why are you pulling on my man's shorts? I mean, Trey is a little dude, and he's like all up in it. Anyway, carry on, Rob. My
Yeah,
bad.
carry on.
I was just thrown off when I saw that. I couldn't even see the fight. I was just like, dog, why y'all in my man's shorts, dog? I mean,
You know,
what
you know
what you
how when
doing?
people come
Come
on,
on,
we didn't
Ash
been
and
out
Air,
on
what you doing,
we,
dog?
we didn't been on the court sometimes when you going for a rebound
I
and
know.
somebody
Yeah,
tugging you down so you don't get up there. But I'm
yeah.
gonna tell you something, man.
Try
Trey didn't
did.
back down, and shout out to Trey. You know what I mean? And I don't think KD really wanted that smoke. He giggled it off, but I think he giggled it off because Trey didn't back down because he
Yeah,
was tall. That's
I'm not
all.
sure if KD is a fighter. Now I know KD from the Baltimore area and DMV area, and a lot of them dudes want to smoke.
Yeah.
But it's different. He was a hooper though. You know what I mean? He just hooper. KD wanted kid. Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. Fan, bruh. Like I was looking at like, dog, what that's looking real questionable out here, dog. COVID out here and you all in my man's shorts, bro. What you doing? You trying to
he was he was infatuated by Trey Young hair.
he still got some. I'm so
Trey,
jealous.
why my hair can't be like this?
Yeah, and New York and the Knicks was talking about Trey Young's balding and the thing, but KD's like, he better than me, dog.
Better than me. I got this burnt carpet up here.
Right, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Like, bro, that was very suspect, fam. Like, I'm like, I couldn't see the fight. Cause I'm like, dog, why is you know what I'm saying? Like, bro,
Yeah.
you my bro. You know what I'm saying? We ain't traveled on the road together. That
Yeah.
ain't never happened, my guy. And never will. Because that would be the end. I almost said it. That'll be the end, my one word. The day that happened. One, because we going to fight. Number two is like, that's just going to be, nah, dog. Like, that is quite suspect, my guy. It is quite suspect.
Man, my
And we
last
just gonna,
name Davis.
and on the end of that, I'm just going to say, nope.
There it is.
KD, what do you say?
KD.
Oh, okay. KD is capital SOF, capital T, so TT.
Yeah. We gonna get off
Yeah,
KD, man.
man.
You know
All right,
what?
we'll get off
I
KD.
think what it was, he was just infatuated by Trey Young's hair. And that's
I
what
heard they was actually cool from back in the day when
they may be.
I saw some pictures that they knew each other when Trae Young was a young buck in college. In high school and all that. All right, man. On to the last subject. Deion Sanders.
Y'all going too far with it, bro.
I'm gonna keep it moving. I moved. I'm looking at the article. Deion Sanders, Coach Prime, did history, man. So there was the number 2 recruit. I thought it was number 1. Number 2 recruit. He's a cornerback by the name of Travis Hunter. Number 2 recruit, high school.
Number 1 defense, though.
Yeah, number 1 defense. He was committed. He was going to commit to Florida State. Florida State is a prestigious university. They've been bad for a while. They're trying to get on the way back. Had the former Memphis coach, and I'm kind of rooting for him. But my man, Coach Prime came in there, snatched that boy, and snatched him to Jackson State, which is not a D1 school. It's a D2 school. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's FCS school, a lower level school. But it is also, this is the great part of it, it is a historically black university. Yeah. Salute to Coach Prime. Salute to that young man willing to go there, because I guarantee if he good, he going to the NFL. There's been a lot of people from HBCUs that have played in NFL, including Steve there. Yeah, a lot of people.
Pro Bowl levels.
Yeah. A lot of people came from the HBCU, so that's salute. That's why they called him prime time. That's right, Ms. Winder. You know what I'm saying? He handling his business. I didn't know if Deion was going to be kind of like a gimmick, or was he going to be serious about coaching? And it seemed like he's serious about coaching. He got them in a bowl game, the Celebration Bowl. Our MTMV comrades are going to be there covering the game. So that's salute to them for doing that in our little team, man.
Yeah, they won the swag title, and now they in the bowl game. You dig?
Yeah, so big ups, man. Like Ben said, big ups to prime time, man. You know what I mean? Like I really respect it. You know what I'm saying? I respect that for the young man from going there. Now, they had the coach for the FSU, Florida State. His name was Mike Norvell. Like, I know who he is because he used to coach my college team, right? But they have the Twitter Spaces. It's kind of like the new Clubhouse, so to speak. Right. Clubhouse is only for iPhone users, so the Twitter Space is for everybody. And Twitter Spaces, normally a good Twitter Space got like 100 people. You know what I'm saying? You doing good. They had like 6,000 people in the Twitter Space called Fire Mike Norvell. The fans is not happy about that, fam.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Fans are not happy about it. But anyway, man, that's what's popping right now. Let's get into our soapbox. You ready, Rod? Let's get it.
Oh, I'm ready.
Soapbox.
Stupid. Anyway, man, so this is our
and it's hard.
Right. This is our soapbox segment with me and Rob rant, go off, kind of, you ever heard of get off my lawn like the old dudes? Get off our lawn moment about sports or whatever we want to talk about for 2 minutes. There'll be a countdown that looks like this. It'll go for 2 minutes, and when it's over, you will hear this sound. That'll be it. I always let Rob go first. I will continue the tradition. Brother, is you ready?
I'm ready, bro.
Let's get it.
All right. Hey, check this out. Shout out to Hagens, man. Me and him talked about this soapbox before going on. Hey, I think it's real funny how big-time colleges around the country have all types of tricks and so-called strategies to get the top players to come to their school. They use the party atmosphere, other players on the team, as well as famous alumni, in order to get the best players to come to the school to wear the jersey in the name of school pride.
Yes.
Now, we all know it's about the almighty dollar. Now, it does help when you have a big name like Duke, Alabama, for whatever the college may be. And then you got, for the college rankings, and people want that pride of wearing that school. But we all know when it's all said and done behind closed doors or behind the curtains, so to speak, what's really going on. Now, the players are getting paid now, but come on now. We know top players get that extra per diem money. Anyway,
already.
Now, on to my rant. Explain to me why the sports world is so much in awe that Deion Primetime Sanders, a.k.a. Coach Prime, was able to flip the number 1 defensive recruit in the country. Come on now, Deion Sanders is arguably one of the best athletes to ever do whatever. You dig what I'm saying? He was a MLB player. He was a football player, one of the best cornerbacks to ever do it. I mean, y'all can ever do it. So why would you be surprised that he was able to pull a cornerback as a recruit? Check this out, man. Deion Sanders, whatever he touched turns to gold. He even had, this man rap. He did commentary. Whether you like it or not, he went platinum. He whether he's commentary, now he's a championship with the SWAC. You know what I mean? He won the SWAC the SWAC title.
Yeah.
The rest of the college football world needs to recognize Coach Prime is here. He's here to stay. Yes, and that's what I meant by MLB, baseball
Yep.
too,
Mm-hmm.
NFL, whatever he put his hands to, even reality TV, it
Yep.
goes, it sells. He had a song, Must Be the Money. It must be the money because prime time is ready. And I'm gonna let y'all know something. This is not the first recruit that's gonna go down there. And shout out to HBCU colleges.
Absolutely, that is true, and I fully agree. Prime is the GOAT, like our man Hagan said. Prime is the GOAT, and they should not be surprised that people
No.
are going there. But that's the way college football has worked. But the NIL thing, name, image, and licenses, changed everything for football because those big schools that got all that money and say, "Well, we got the nice stadium and all that," and somebody can slide you something. Now you can legally pay these kids. They can get endorsement deals. They can get shoe deals. They can do all that. It's all legal now. Things has changed around here. Right here. All right, let me get into mine.
Go ahead.
My soapbox is this, man. This is just something I really like. There's a show that comes on 9 o'clock in St. Louis and on ESPN every day called First Take. I used to really, really like First Take. And I never recognized the value of a person until they left. Max, I am upset that they allowed Max to be taken off of First Take. Now, I know the reason why it happened. The reason why it happened because Stephen A. Smith got a little jealous because Max was not no dummy. He was not a pushover. And although he didn't scream and yell and go all crazy like Stephen A. would, well, you know what he would do? He'd hit that boy with them facts. He had real opinions. He is a real talent, right?
Yeah.
And I think it was very intimidating to Mr. Stephen A. Smith. And I think their show has been pure D trash since Max left. Pure D trash. You know what I'm saying? And like Van said, he kicked him off. It's a hater move. Absolutely. And I absolutely believe that Stephen A. Smith was a pure D hater of Max Kellerman. Max Kellerman, it was like a triple threat. He knows all the other sports, but he's also an excellent boxing analyst. Excellent.
Yes, excellent.
Look, and he was a fighter for the brown people cause. He was always on our side. Listen, Max would always be on our side. He was always speaking up for us all the time when sometimes his partner would be kind of silent about some stuff. I'm just saying. So I got much love for Max, and whatever they're doing right now, I think is just pure trash, and I think it has messed up his show, and I think within 2 years it will be off the air. Unless they can lure my man from Fox back. What's the dude name?
Skip?
Yeah, unless they can lure Skip back.
Ain't happening.
It's a wrap. Yep, Hagen Max is gone. And he's on there with Jay Will and what's the name, Keyshawn. He even made that show better. Max
and
is
he
just
got
good.
his own show.
And he got his own show, man. Like, so that was a stupid, dumb move, and I think it was trash, and they messed up a great show. I think it's over, man.
I agree with you. Hey, to your point before we move on, think about this. He with Jay Will and Keyshawn, and then he comes back later on and got his own show.
Yes. He still does
on
the
ESPN.
boxing.
Not on no ESPN Plus. On ESPN.
Hold up, Van said he refused to kiss the ring. Molly cheating. Michael Irvin's crackhead. First Take is gone.
Hey, look. To the Michael Irvin thing, I promise you, he does look like a 70s, 80s crackhead.
Yeah, man. I mean, he already one earring is always weird to me anyway, dog. This ain't the 80s, dog. I mean, anyway,
let's keep it pushing.
We're gonna keep it moving, man. Let's get into
set his sharp boys.
Skip. Oh, stupid, man. Let's get into this debate for you, man. Yeah. All right, man. And we were saying it too. Skip. All right, man. So this is our debate fuel segment, man, where we have 7 minutes to talk about some things. We definitely always want your input on here. We put up a countdown like this. It goes to 7 minutes. When it goes off, you hear this sound again. That's it. And we're going to go through various subjects. The first subject we got is this. This season only, Rodgers or Brady? This season only Rodgers, not lifetime, not all the 20, all time and forever, ever, Craig. We talking about this season only. Rodgers or Brady? Rob.
Yeah, man.
Rob Davis.
Yes, sir.
This season only, Rodgers or Brady? Who you get?
If I'm going with this season only, Rodgers or Brady, with the
Yeah.
entire team, not just the player, with the entire team,
It
I
didn't
gotta
ask
go.
about the. It didn't ask about the entire team, Rob. Look at
Listen,
the
you can't.
question, Craig.
I know what the question is. One word. I gave the question. You can't handle the truth.
Okay. All right. My bad,
I
dog.
had a moment. I'm back.
Hold on.
This season.
I had to get my.
Hey, no, this season only.
Okay.
I'm going with Tom Brady. This is the reason why.
All right.
Tom, and it look, pass attempts 554. My man got 4,100 yards already, 36 touchdowns. He does have more interceptions. He got more first downs. Passing yards per game, 318. And he's only been sacked 16 times. You dig what I'm saying? He's only been sacked 16 times compared to Aaron Rodgers, who has 24 times. He's been sacked 24 times, but Aaron Rodgers is his longest pass is 75. That's about all he beat Brady in this year. I mean, and then less interceptions thrown. You know what I mean? But if I'm going with this year, I'm going with Brady, man, all day long. And right now, I think both of them are 9-3, 10-4, 10-3. I mean, both teams. Yeah, we'll see in the NFC Championship. Go ahead, see what you got.
Hold up, see. Let's see. Green Bay is 10-3, and
yeah, both of them 10-3.
Yeah, both of them 10-3.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for me, I'm going Rodgers. I even say that just to debate. I'm going Rodgers. Here's why I'm going Rodgers. And it has nothing to do with football. Now, he's been playing very, very good. Y'all remember what happened over the summer, right? It was a big scandal. He was like, maybe he's going to come back. Maybe he's not going to come back or whatever, right? You remember what happened the first game of the season. We had our sports show. You know what I'm saying? And we was talking about, we had a sports segment before we had a sports show. So we had a sports segment, and we talked about how, what's wrong with Rodgers and, whatever. And they look bad. They look pitiful. Here's my opinion. He showed them for one game, this is what it's going to be like when I'm not here. And then after that, he became Aaron Rodgers again. And now they went on a run. They won a bunch of games in a row. He is tearing up the league. And this is what it looks like when Aaron Rodgers, lack of better words, is pissed off. He is mad at the front office. And I think he's going to win. Also, the last year conference championship was between these two men. And Tom Brady won. I don't think it'll be the same this year. I don't think it's going to be the same. He's going to have another shot at Tom Brady. Tom Brady is another year older. Although he is the GOAT. Facts, he is the GOAT. And he's playing very well. He got a very good team around here. But that man, Aaron Rodgers, is a different type beast, man. I think this year he's going to get him. Let's see what the people talking about.
Yeah, but some of the people, I think they drinking on here with some of these comments. Van, let's go.
Let's see, Hagan, Sacks can't go totally on the quarterback, though. That line got to hold up.
I said team-wise.
A-Rod will win the Super Bowl and then sign with my – okay, Van. Okay.
Yeah.
Rodgers will choke in the playoffs as you – stop. He didn't choke. Not last year. He ain't choked. They just lost.
Look, let me tell you something, man. What we failing to realize is
Rev got Brady all day. I can
yeah,
tell.
bro. Of course he do. I mean, Rev, that's patriotic.
Look at Van emojis. Okay, bro. Okay. You like Ann?
So check this out with the Brady thing and
Okay.
why I feel like Brady over Rodgers, man. So they suspended my man
This
for 3
season
games.
only now. This
This
season
season
only.
only. They suspended my man for 3 games, right? They've only lost 3 games and they haven't been healthy all year. So when he comes back, not only is he going to be healthy, you got Grunt coming back who in
He's back.
form.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I know. Well, he's back and he's getting in playoff shape and playoff form. I'm letting y'all know right now, man. I don't see anybody beating this team if they're not injured. I really don't. And I'm talking about from Tom Brady. If they got home field advantage, you can hang it up. They don't lose at home, bro. They just don't. So it's gonna go down to the wire. And as far as Rodgers goes, hey, don't he got some injuries he dealing with?
I mean, these dudes over 40. Both of them, they got in. Well,
I'm not
Rodgers,
talking
late
about
30s.
them. I'm talking about their squad. We talking
Yeah.
about them, but in
Yeah.
talking about them, we gotta bring the squad in. So
is
to
true.
Hagen's point, you gotta have a line. Rodgers has been sacked 24 times. I can't blame the quarterback, he said. You got the line. Brady 16. Not only that, you got to look at progression. Watch when they drop back at these games. Brady's progressions are quick compared
Mm-hmm.
to Rodgers, who he holding on to that ball sometimes a little bit too long. That's all I'm saying, man. He got who?
He got COVID toe, but he cool. Y'all stupid. If that Tide Bucks team was coached by Belichick team, they'll be unbeaten. Well, of course.
Yeah,
Of
yeah,
course.
yeah.
I put my bottom dollar on the Pats versus Bucks Super Bowl. Okay, I see it.
Oh, okay.
Hagen said, I
That's
feel like
bold.
Gronk retire every season, then come out of retirement for the playoffs. That know what that means, Hagen. And yeah, he one of them dudes that don't want to play really till the end. He want to play the big game. He don't want to go through the wars and the trenches. He just want to go
Yeah,
for the spotlight. And
yeah,
Gronk, he probably got a beat up body, man. You know what I'm saying?
no
He's a
doubt.
big dude. He had a lot of injuries. He's probably got to beat up. I
Not
get all
only
the
that.
reason why you say Brady, man. The only thing is, I just think, with quarterbacks, mentality is everything. Both of them got a great mentality, and I think Rodgers is due one. You know what I'm saying? I think Rodgers is due one, and I think he has a bad taste in his mouth. One from his organization. He already
Mhm.
had his little crybaby spell, so now I think he's gonna win just to spite them. That's what I'm saying. Like I think he's gonna win just to say, all right, now I'm out. Screw y'all. You know what I'm saying? He gonna give him the birds and Dipset on him. He ain't gonna win because he loved Green Bay. He's gonna win just because he's that petty. Both of
But
these dudes
see,
head
he
cases,
he
but you know
he
what I
he
mean.
that petty that he'll say he tested positive for COVID and go into protocol just to show him I ain't wanting nothing for y'all.
Hey, you might be right. You might be right. What up, Uncle? Uncle say, I gotta keep going with Brady. Okay, Uncle.
Yeah,
All
no,
right.
hey, no doubt about it, man. Look, Brady, we know Brady is the GOAT, but if we going by this season only, both of these cats
Yeah.
are they squads are 10-3. They're leading their respective division, and this is the NFC Championship, in my opinion.
Yeah, I know, Glenn. I know that. Yeah, it will be. It will be. All right, man. On to the next. It probably will be Brady, though. I ain't gonna even front. I know, but I want it to be Rodgers. All right.
I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad if it's Rodgers. Don't get me wrong. Like, hey, salute to him.
All right. So in the NBA,
Yeah.
who is your MVP player up until this point? Who is the most valuable player so far this season for the NBA? I just thought it was a joke. Go ahead, brother. I'll let you go first.
My reasons for choosing this, I got my top three right now. My
Okay.
reasons for choosing these top three MVP candidates is because if you take them off their squad is not going to do what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Number one, I got Steph. He's averaging
Absolutely.
25, 5, 6, 2 steals, shooting 43%.
What's wrong with Van, dog?
And you know what? He MVP for the one word of the year.
Yeah, he the one word of the year.
Of the year, Craig. But Steph got his squad at 23-5, leading the Western Conference. KD is a close second, if not tied. He's averaging 29-7, 5 assists. He's shooting 52%, and his team leading the East at 20-8. And then I got Giannis at 27, 11, and 6, shooting 53%, and his current team is currently third. And he said LeBron. Wait, never mind. There will be one voter who vote
absolutely.
for LeBron. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Go ahead, see who you got, man.
All right, my number one MVP player right now is Curry, hands down.
Yes, sir.
And it's not even close. Number two, I say KD.
Mm-hmm.
And number three, I got a surprise. I'm going to say Chris Paul. And the reason I'm saying Chris Paul is because the number 2 team is the Phoenix Suns. And
I can't get mad at that.
And my man, what's my guy that play like Kobe, light-skinned cat?
You talking about Booker. He out.
Yeah, he been
Devin
hurt.
Booker.
They
Yeah.
still number 2.
They still number 2, bro.
They still number 2 because the team moved. Yeah, Glenn, stop, dog. Free John Wall to do what? to do what? But yeah.
Shoot.
So my last guy is Chris Paul, and here's the reason: Chris Paul changed that team. That team became a championship level team last year when Chris Paul he brought them to the finals. Right now, they say it won't be the same with a healthy LeBron and a healthy AD. Right now, LeBron is healthy. Now he ain't been healthy all season. I get that. But right now he's healthy. And they got Russell Westbrook. Westbrook. You always hear him talk with a lisp. You know what I mean? Russell Westbrook and, you know what I mean, at AD is fully healthy. But they're not doing. Like, is Phoenix that much better talent-wise than the Lakers? Think about it. They got Booker. They got the big man, DeAndre Ayton in the inside, Chris Paul, and Booker. 3 main people, and they got some good role players. Is that team that much better than the Lakers, talent-wise? They're younger. You know what I mean?
This
This ain't about the Lakers.
I
I'm
like
just
that.
saying.
I like that. I like that. I like
Yeah,
your I like the Chris Paul thing because this is the one thing I always felt like Chris Paul was a bit arrogant and he got on my nerves just to
me
some of the
too.
antics that he do. And he doesn't have a very good reputation in the league. A lot of players do not trust or like Chris Paul.
Right.
But you know why I liked him? When he was in OKC.
What he did for
It showed
OKC.
it showed me that Chris Paul is great, bro. You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying? Now he's not better than KD and Curry, but Chris Paul is great. So I'll
Hey, D,
definitely
all
give you that.
Chicago. She talking about go
All
Bulls. Hey,
Chicago.
Bulls a very good
Hey,
team
the
though.
Bulls are a good squad though.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Bulls are a good squad. Let's go to see what some of the people saying. See,
All right, let me scroll back up. My Uncle Frank. That's my Uncle Frank. Say nephew Curry all day.
hmm
Let's see. Glenn just being silly. Hagan say Chris Paul should have been MVP last season. I agree. Van say I say KD because James Harden is built like somebody overweight auntie. uh, KD is doing it single handedly. This is facts. Nigel say Westbrook getting traded. Watch, I'm sure.
I wouldn't be surprised,
I
man. I
wouldn't be
really
surprised
wouldn't.
because LeBron he gonna get him traded. If LeBron traded D Wade, his best friend, he'll trade Westbrook in a second.
In
Phoenix
a
got that.
heartbeat.
Hagen say Phoenix got that chemistry. Chemistry is hard to come by on any team with Russ or another star. This is true. And Glenn said I like CP back in New Orleans. Yeah, he was good back then. He's still
He was
good
back.
now.
Yeah, he's still. But you know, this is the thing about CP3 and what I like about him.
Yeah,
It's like my man knows ain't like okay, it's a thing called I know we watch basketball, but there's
yeah.
very few basketball players right now that has the IQ of Chris Paul.
Mm-hmm.
Just watch
Mm-hmm.
how he runs the floor, how he sets things up. He sees
Mm-hmm.
things before they happen. And it's very few players like, let me tell you, although I got Steph ahead of Chris Paul, of course,
Yeah,
Chris Paul don't have as many turnovers as Steph Curry does.
absolutely not.
You know what I mean? Like they almost lost against Indiana the other night because of the turnovers. I'm talking
Mm-hmm.
about ball control.
Right.
Just the little things, the playing the defense, the steals that he
Mm-hmm.
get. Yes, Steph has D, but I'm just
Mm-hmm.
talking about the overall basketball IQ. So
And it's no
I,
shame to
I, I'm
Steph.
gonna give you that. Oh, at all, because he's still
Yeah,
my MVP hands down, like
yeah,
Unc said. But
yeah,
for you to throw CP3 in there, I would take Giannis out and agree with you, bro. Like I'm
yeah.
I'm gonna agree with you and put him in that.
Because here's the thing with Giannis. Like Giannis is awesome. Giannis is LeBron awesome, right? But this season, I don't see the same. You know what I'm saying? It's the team around him and all that, and they still good. But
He been hurt too.
overall, I just think it's more of a miracle that CP3 got that team number 2 in the West. Literally one game behind Golden State. You know what I
And they
mean?
beat Golden State.
Right. And Golden State is having a historic season. Even without Clay and what's his name them coming back, they're having a great season. And
They on the
Steph is on a
way.
whole nother level. And they got some new role players. That Jordan Poole kid, very, very good. Steph's brother-in-law, I forgot homeboy name, but he on the team. He pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Juan Toscano, Alex, whatever his name
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
He's
yeah,
a good
yeah.
all-around player, almost like the new Draymond, so to speak, without the passes, but he's the same type player. So, they're a very good team, man. So
Yeah, yeah.
Hagen say CP3 is a wizard for real, for real. You never know what tricks he's gonna pull out. Here's another thing that CP3 got that people always talk about in the NBA right now. It's all about threes and layups. People don't like the 2-point, the pull-up game, right? But
That
that
mid
pull-up
range.
game is a problem. If you got mid-range, think about it in the finals. The people that got to the finals had that mid-range game. You know what I mean? What's wrong, bro?
Nothing, man. I
All
had
right.
it. Don't worry about me.
Okay, anyway, at the finals, think about it. Giannis, mid-range game. Think about it. CP3 last year, mid-range game. Devin Booker, mid-range game. Like it's
Yeah,
unstoppable. Chris Paul get to this one spot, top of the elbow, I think right at the free throw line. Automatic.
money.
Automatic. Every
Fade
single
away or
time.
not. Fade
Fade away
away
or not. You know what
or
I'm
straight
saying?
up. Either way.
Yeah, man.
I like that one. See, I'm gonna give you
Yeah.
that one. I'm gonna pull Giannis out of mine and put CP3 in that third spot, bro. I'm with you with that one.
I got you. All right, so our last one, more NBA. All right. The question is, who is the best team, the best NBA team that no one is talking about? Who's the best NBA team that no one is talking about for the East and the West, or either
Yeah,
way? Who's
yeah.
the best NBA team that no one's talking about? Rob?
For me, man, I'm going in the East first. They currently number 4 in the standings. I'm going with the Cleveland Cavaliers, man. They 17-12, and
Mm-hmm.
they getting it done with old school grind basketball. You got Jared
Mm-hmm.
Allen, my man, like New Jersey. Brooklyn never should have let this man go, but they wanted to go
Never.
the DeAndre Jordan route. He averaging 16 and 11 while shooting 71% from the field. He on
Yeah.
my fantasy squad. He giving me 50, 60 a night on
Yeah.
points because of his efficiency. You got the rookie of the year hopeful, Evan Mobley. That dude is a beast.
Yeah.
13-8, almost 2 blocks a game. Darius Garland is averaging 18 points, 7
Mm-hmm.
assists, and 2 steals. And I'm giving all the stats on the east side because I know where you're going. And I'm going to agree with you. They're also currently 4th in the standings on the west side of things. And I'm going to say the Memphis Grizzlies, man, they doing it without their superstar, Ja Morant. Who you got, bro?
This is going to be the most absolute boring debate fuel because that's exactly who I got. The Cleveland Cavaliers for the East because they are totally they're playing a style that's not fun to everybody. But you know what
Right.
they're doing? They are winning. They got a superstar in the making rookie. That's probably going to be the rookie of the year because everybody thought Jalen Green, as soon as he got hurt, it was like, meh.
Yeah,
And that
maybe not.
Houston is trash. He's not contributing to winning. But Evan Mobley is. He's long. He got post moves. He got a good free throw. He can shoot threes. You know what I mean? And the Jared Allen dude is good. Darius Garland is very, very, very good. And look, they second scorer is hurt. He's out for the season. The dude he was averaging 24 points. I forget the dude.
I forgot his name.
Dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. But anyway,
can't get his name right now.
Can't get his name. They two guard, but he's very, very good. So I think Cleveland Cavaliers are very good. Now I'm gonna go with my uncle because it's obvious. I'm gonna always say the Memphis Grizzlies because I love the Memphis Grizzlies, but they are playing good because they. But my uncle said the Utah Jazz. That is a team. Now everybody knows they're good, but nobody talks about the Utah Jazz. The Utah Jazz is very good. They're actually number 3 in the West right now. Nobody ever talks about them. Listen, Donovan Mitchell is awesome. Nobody talks about him. Donovan Mitchell is so awesome. He's a very good player. They have a very good team. So man, I think they got it, man. Who else you think, Rob?
So let's see what some of the people.
D say, what about the Bucks? Hey, the Bucks still good.
Yeah, the Bucks good, but
Nigel
we just
Nigel got the Grizz. Yeah, Colin Sexton. That's the name, Glenn. Thanks.
Colin, yeah, it's Sexton. Here's the thing I'm gonna say about Milwaukee. I mean, we're talking about teams nobody is talking about.
Yeah.
Cleveland not on TV
at all.
Utah, when they come on TV, everybody who listening right now probably sleep.
Right. Same thing.
You know what I'm saying? And these are the teams. So Milwaukee, because they got Giannis. As long as you got a Giannis on your squad, you're gonna be talked about.
Absolutely.
The reason I mentioned Memphis is number 4 on the west side, and Ja Morant is hurt, and they are blowing teams out. They just blew a team out by NBA record. What was that, 70 points?
73.
Or 80? 73 points.
Yep.
And this is without their superstar. So to blow an NBA team out by 73 points, it's unheard of.
Right.
Even with Golden State going 73 and 9 that one year, or whatever the case may be, they didn't blow nobody out by no 70. So
yeah,
Donovan Mitchell in Utah, that's a good one. Like you said, that's on you on point with that one. But we expect it. It's Donovan Mitchell. We know what Mitchell can do. We know Rudy Gobert is a defensive player almost. He can be defensive player of the year almost every year. We know that your boy that came from the Grizzlies, what's my man name? Point guard. He played for Utah now. Used to be with Grizzlies.
Mike Conley.
We know Conley is a savvy veteran point guard. You know what I'm saying? But Cleveland,
like I say, they're not a flashy team. You know, the Utah Jazz not a flashy team. But Donovan Mitchell dunked on folks, but they're not flashy. It's really just because they're in Utah, because of the trash way the NBA operates. If you're not in the big market, you just seem to not matter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Steph broke the record, and everybody was happy about Steph breaking the record. Every time they talked about it, and he did it in the Garden. He did it in the Mecca. He did it in the Garden. You know, that's just the way the NBA does. You say, stop this jazz talk. Malone and Stockton laughing at y'all. Have you watched the Jazz now? Have you watched the Jazz now?
Hey,
they are very good.
Malone and Stockton can laugh all they want to, but guess what? They ain't got no rings.
Yeah, neither do Conley. What's the name? But they might be close.
But that's my point. They're playing the same style of basketball. They're good. They're making it to the playoffs. They're not winning the rings though. So it's.
He said the Pistons need help bad. Oh, absolutely.
Oh, they do. But that rookie
#1 draft pick, he's pretty good.
Hey, Cunningham is good, man.
Yeah, he's pretty good. They just got to get him some help. when the playoffs come, what then? I mean, they got to the second round last year. You know what I mean? Like they ain't get swept. They didn't they go to 7 with the LA Clippers last year?
Yeah, something like
6 or
that.
7. You know what I mean? Like
Somebody got hurt at the end.
Conley was hurt.
Yeah. Somebody got
Regular
they
season
are a
team.
regular
I ain't
season
gonna fight.
team.
Listen, I ain't gonna
Look,
fight for the Utah Jazz. I don't care.
I,
I'm just saying they good. One
you
word,
see
they
what's
good.
you see what's on my hat. We struggling with injury right now.
You see
Hey,
what's
I
on
don't
my
care.
head, you know.
Yeah,
But
so
I
I'm
respect
with
that team though. I respect that team. They're very
you.
good, man. Cause when my team got to the playoffs last year, that's who we played, and I saw how good that team was. You know what I mean? But I don't like Rudy Gobert. Gobert don't even guard the best player on opposing teams regularly. DOP, yeah, right. I ain't gonna say that, but yeah, I agree. I am not a fan of Gobert. Gobert is
Listen,
some trash to me. I am not a
look,
fan of that dude in
leave the
Kendrick
Frenchman,
Perkins style.
leave the Frenchman alone, man.
Hey
All I'm
man,
saying is, my man,
French dip.
look, my listen, man. Goldberg, somebody brought up Utah, and all I'm
Yeah,
saying is with Whiteside, because Whiteside out there too, and Whiteside being his fees also, they not having a bad
facts.
season.
No.
They're third, but the two teams that I feel like nobody's talking about, because even Utah still get a little love, is
Mm-hmm.
Cleveland and Memphis.
Yeah.
Because as soon as Ja went down, everybody wrote Memphis off.
Thought they went on losing streak. They actually went
Soon
on
as
the winning
Sexton,
streak.
soon as Sexton went down, everybody wrote Cleveland off, and they're
Yep.
actually playing better without him.
Yep.
Both squads. So
Yep. So that's that on that, man. That's debate fuel, man. We're gonna get to our last topic for the night. This one word
these
of the day.
dogs acting like the one words of the
Yeah,
day with all
they
this
is.
barking.
This one word. No.
Of the day.
The one word of the day is COVID-19. That is the one word of the day. Let me pull me and Rob back. We both like right up in your face. Let me fix that right quick. But the one word of the day is COVID-19 because that one word supposed to been gone. You know what I'm saying? We all thinking we home free. They talking about, man, we coming out the pandemic, and COVID like, nah, dog, I ain't gone. Let me pull up another variant on your tail.
Variant.
You know what I
Like
mean?
the gremlins. That boy done got wet and he done multiplied.
Bruh, you know what I'm saying? Look at the look at the NBA, man. Like COVID outbreaks all over the place. You know what I
All over
mean?
the place. Hey, check this out for this one word of the day. This is what COVID is doing as far as sports in general.
Yeah.
NFL had 37 positive cases. There's a total of 70 players out in COVID protocol.
Yep.
The NBA, they had to postpone 2 games, the Chicago Bulls games this week. They
Mhm.
got Giannis and Harden. They're both out on COVID protocol with a
Mhm.
total of 31 players league-wide that's in health protocol, including staff. The
And what-
NHL, the Calgary Flames, they didn't postpone everything to probably tomorrow.
Yep.
After 6 players and 1 staff member tested positive, and there's a total of 30 players league-wide in safety protocol in the NHL.
Mhm.
That is big, man. This is
Mhm.
what I will say about this one word. Y'all better not play with them.
Don't play with them.
Y'all do what y'all need to do. I'm dead serious with this one, y'all. Like, no pun intended with dead,
Yeah.
but it can get that serious. Y'all watch ourselves out here, man.
Glenn said we about to get a shutdown up here in Canada, back to 50%
y'all are.
for sports. Yep.
Hey, this is what Canada said. If you're not fully vaccinated, you're not coming up in our country.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't flat out said it. Starting January the 15th, if I'm not mistaken, don't be fully vaccinated. You're not coming into the borders. It's not happening. Salute to Canada because they're not playing.
Now, the other side of this is this. So we're having a COVID outbreak in the NFL and in the NBA. The NBA is 97% vaccinated. 97% of the players are vaccinated. A lot of them got booster shots. I think they got to have their booster shots by Friday or next Friday. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's still breaking out. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, here's my opinion. At some point, it got to get to a point where this becomes like everything ain't shut down because of this. Now, because I want people to be safe, right?
Right.
And I'm all for people living and being straight. But a lot of these people are asymptomatic. A lot of people just, they just got something. The testing went wrong. I'm just saying, bro, like, I'm not saying it's fake. I have family members that passed because of it. I've had family members that passed. Multiple family members that passed. My grandmama just passed. It had nothing to do with COVID, though. Ain't got nothing to do with that. But I'm just saying at some point, though, right? We got to take medicine, and you sick, you stay home, and then you
Right.
get a negative test and come on back to work. We got to stop shut. That's
I
just
just
my
said the
opinion.
one word.
No,
You
I
said
didn't say it.
negative.
I said negative. I didn't say the one word. At some point, and but they out there with those who aren't vaccinated, right? But
That's
see,
true.
my point, Miss D, is this: it's like they're vaccinated and they're out there without being vaccinated. So with them being vaccinated, it's not really stopping them from getting COVID. It's lessening the effects, right? That's
That's what
what it's
they've
supposed to be
always said
happening.
it to do anyway.
Yeah,
Never said you
it's
wouldn't
it's
get it.
not a cure. It's a lessening of the facts that people ain't dying. But it's a lot of people ain't got to look, man. I am pro being vaccinated. I'm vaccinated. Me and my wife vaccinated. My wife got her booster. I'm about to go get mine. Rob, same way, right? Whole family. A lot of my family members are. But I will say this though, dog. Like, there's some people that ain't vaccinated. They got COVID. Gone about 5-6 days. Went on back to work. I'm just saying, dog. It's happening a lot, man. Like, I ain't trying to start no conspiracy, bro. But it's a whole lot of people that got COVID. And they still here. There's a lot of people got COVID 1, 2, 3 times. Still here. That's fine. I'm just saying, man, I think some of the overreaching stuff, we got to chill with that, man. That's just my opinion. Now, I know you may have another opinion. Look, I want people to be safe. I'm all about that. I'm all about safety. I said in a previous show, back when it was really, really high, I used to get on Rob, bro, put some gloves on. You out here with people. I'm about that. But at the same time, dog, I said this last week, I'm going to live my life, bro. Gotta live your life, fam. You know what I'm saying? Everything can't just stop every time these numbers go up. You know what I mean? Because numbers gonna go up. Did you notice hold on. I'm gonna read this about Miss Winder, but think about this. Remember right before Thanksgiving, they kept saying, be careful when you go to your family, because the numbers gonna go up. Well, how do you know the numbers gonna go up? Now, they're assuming that everybody in your family may not be vaccinated. There's a lot of people in America vaccinated. You know what I'm saying? But they just kept saying the numbers gonna go up. And then 2 weeks later, after Thanksgiving, going into Christmas, right? Now the numbers coming all up. I'm just saying, just think about that. I ain't saying it's fake, but I'm just saying it's kind of fishy, man. Even King James said it, man. This stuff looking kind of fishy, dog. Anyway, but they are hurting teams when they can't go to work, meaning sports players, and then it's a trickle-down effect. Yeah, I can see that.
It is.
Definitely.
Now, from a sports standpoint, to her
It is
point,
hurting teams.
exactly,
Yes.
it is hurting teams. But
Yes.
I also believe
What up, B plus? What's up, bro? How you doing?
B plus. Ain't seen you in a minute, man. What's
Yes,
going
sir.
on?
How you doing?
I will say this about it, and why COVID get the one word of the day, because
Yeah, it's the one word
sometimes
of the day.
it's sometimes it's a fear factor.
Yes.
One word. People are scared of one words.
Mm-hmm.
They are, and they're scared of this. And sometimes I do think the numbers are a little boosted.
Bro, it's been proven multiple times that the numbers have been
And
on the right word,
using
pumped up.
pumped up. So
Yes.
I'm gonna use King James. He said he tested positive twice, and then all of a sudden he tested negative, and he was able to play the next game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's one of them situations with some of the tests are false positives,
Some of them bad tests.
Yeah,
Right.
some of them are bad tests. They come back positive. Some of them come back negative. And one word, COVID-19 gets it, because whether it's pumped up or not,
Yes,
it's shutting things down.
it is shutting things down. You gotta look at it like this, man. Look, if this is an airborne thing and you've been out the house, trust me, those particles, then
Brother.
slick, flew by you before.
Brother.
I
As
just
much
refuse
as
to
I've
believe
been
they
traveling-
ain't. You
As
know what I'm
much as
saying?
I've been traveling, I know I didn't sat next to
Man,
somebody on
me
one
and
of
you
these
work in the
birds.
airport. A lot of us on this show, watching this show, work in the airport. I'm positive the particles that flew by. Now, I thank the Lord they ain't stuck in my body. And if they ain't did nothing I ain't know. But listen, dog, it's stuff out there. We walk around with viruses every day. I ain't trying to belittle the thing of COVID-19, but I just want us to just think a little bit bigger, man. Because remember, right before the holidays, what did you see on the news over and over again? Preparing for the inflation of the COVID-19 and the holiday. Now, what they first told us, when it's hotter outside, it's harder for the virus to spread because the heat get rid of it, right? And then around right after Thanksgiving, it was hot for like 2 weeks. But they talking about his inflation. I'm just saying, dog. Just think. Anyway, I'm sorry. Forgive me, y'all. Forgive me. My boy,
Maybe that should have been your soapbox,
It might
my
should have
dude.
been my soapbox, man. I'm trying to get this thing pop up. Okay, B plus, I agree with you. See, it's hard to follow the media these days because everyone has their slant. Doctors are
Yeah.
saying variants are more transmittable, but less fatal. With the media, fear sells. That
Yeah.
point of what he just said, variants, and speaking of variants, the Omicron variant is more transmittable, but less fatal. Other words, most people that get the Omicron are showing no symptoms, but we are still talking about, okay, we're going to shut the country down. You know what I'm saying? Okay, but it's less fatal. You know what I'm saying? So you got like another variant that's acting like basically giving you a cold, but you finna shut everything down because the people getting cold. I almost said it. One words. People get colds every day. I'm just saying.
What D saying?
Some people pay money to see certain sports players, and eventually the fans are going to buy tickets if the person they can't see always had COVID. I agree, Miss Wanda. I agree.
This is what I'm gonna tell you.
And I paid good money to see my team.
Yeah, and we did, and it was a great game. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna leave this one word alone.
Yeah.
The difference between America and Canada, it's not downing. Canada like this. Forget what y'all talking about. America like we ain't never going back to that. They lost too much money.
Absolutely.
So y'all, it ain't gonna shut down like it did that one time.
Canada is different. Other countries are different. I ain't
and
saying
other
nothing.
countries are different. I'm not saying it in a bad way.
I ain't saying nothing negative against Canada. I want to go.
Not negative, Glenn. Please believe what I'm telling you. But what I am telling you is they're gonna put butts in the seats.
Absolutely.
I'm telling you right now. It is not gonna. The money is it got to stay flowing, and that's unfortunately.
I mean, but you got to think about it, man. How many people lost jobs? You know what I mean? Like as a whole, you know, I mean, you work for a company where you have to replace people and all that. How many people left? You know what I mean? Like how many people lost their jobs and lost their family? And a lot of them folks. Anyway, we'll talk about it on another day, man. We love y'all, man. Let me get to this point, man.
Continue this tomorrow. But check
we
this
may
out.
Continue this tomorrow, man.
Have you ever thought I really enjoy what these guys are doing with these podcasts? We do have 3 of them. We did Bible study last night. Go back and catch that replay. We got sports every Wednesday at 6 o'clock. And we got the regular, not the same podcast on faith and music coming up tomorrow night at 6. How can I help support them? How can I be a blessing to them? You can be a blessing. Hit the Cash App, cash sign, not the same podcast. Hit up our website, not the same podcast.com/support. Well, look, we take your prayers. You know what I'm saying? That hit that button for them. See, tell them what they can do for us. You know what I'm saying? You can like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Share. Let people know what we got going on over here for Not the Same Podcast, man. We appreciate you. The other support is y'all in these comment box. That get me and C rolling, man. These laughs are genuine. These conversations are genuine. Y'all like fam when y'all slide through. So that is the way that you can support me and my one word on the other side over there. So, you know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all tuning in. We get ready to go ahead and get up out of here. What you got for them, C?
Yeah, and tomorrow night we will have a special guest, a homie of mine, a young brother called Young Titan out of Memphis, Tennessee. Very popular brother. He just dropped a song with Project Pack a Christian song with Project Pack, and Project Pack talking about the Lord. That's an awesome thing.
And he didn't curse her. That's a miracle.
You know what I'm saying? Coming off their versus win, you know what I'm saying? We ain't talk about that versus. That was a crazy versus. Me and Rob had talked about that.
Oh, did you just say 3-6 Mafia beat Bone? I didn't see it.
Oh, you need to watch that, dog. Oh, yes. It was very, very bad. Yes, it was.
I know what Busy did. I know what Busy did.
Yeah.
That's disrespectful, bro.
What's disrespectful?
If they saying 3-6, if it was from performance, maybe, but overall, no way in the world.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about.
Yeah, we'll talk.
Later, but we gotta talk about hits, brother.
Hits.
Yes. Yes.
What?
Look, man, this is hip hop. This is not,
bro. This is not.
It ain't about be from Memphis. It ain't about be from Memphis. It ain't about that. Go look it up. Look how many hits. Just go look at how many hits 3-6 got. Include Juicy J, include Posse Pat. Just go look it up, and then you're gonna be like,
all the songs they wrote for. Yeah, okay.
That's what you do in verses.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
They brought Terrence Howard out there to do Hard Out Here for a Pimp. You know they wrote that song. You didn't know that.
I
Yeah.
did know that, man.
You
They got
know
an
that.
Oscar, brother. They got an Oscar for the movie. Come
You
on,
ain't know
bro.
that. Don't be hating on 3-6
Come
anyway.
on, bro. They shouldn't be bone.
Tomorrow night, yes, they did, and they did, and it was easy. Tomorrow night we will have our homie Young Titan in for an interview. Y'all check us out. We'll be back tomorrow night at 6:00. I'm C. Micah.
I'm Robert Dean, man, and disappointed after hearing this.
361. We up out of here.
Christ lives in us, so we gave us the strength, so we gave us the power, so we he's showing out, that's why we